Welcome to another episode of On the Roads.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of On the Roads, and I'm Donovan. How you guys doing? Voice sounds a little different tonight, but we're gonna make it work. I don't know if coming off of being sick. I was in New Jersey. Yeah, it was a good time. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But in the last episode, we had my daughter on, and we were talking about dating. Very informative. If you didn't see it, go take a look. But man, I got a lot to say about dating. I just want to make one thing clear. I'm not a professional talking about dating. I'm just going to talk to you about my experience, but I'm going to let you know this. You are responsible for your own happiness. Don't let anybody lead you to believe that someone else is responsible for it, because that is not the case. Also, don't think you're going to go get in a relationship and this person is going to finance your relationship. I'm not going to finance no relationship. If we've been dating for a while and we get to the point where we're trying to build something, absolutely. We're going to try to build. I'll pay for some stuff. I'll buy you things. But don't come to me 2 or 3 dates in and you want me to finance you. That's not what we're here for. If you're not trying to build something, you're getting cut straight up. That's how it is. So, yeah, just be mindful, because out here on social media and stuff that people post, that is not the reality of dating. And if y'all are trying to go somewhere like Capitol Grill or Roof Chris or whatever, Fogo de Chao, whatever you consider to be expensive, and you want to go and have me spend $400 or $500 on a first date, how about we go hiking? How about we go work out? How about we do something fun? Just because I take you out and I do things for you, that doesn't mean that you can call me to get your nails done. That happens way down the line. After the third date, you trying to get me to give you money so you can go out with your girlfriends, or give you money so you can get your hair and nails done. You're getting cut straight up. That's why I deleted. I was on some dating apps. I deleted that dating app. So I ain't got time for it no more. If you like me, hit me up. Let's go out on a date. Let's go have some fun. Let's try to get to know each other and build something. But if you're not trying to get to know me and you just want me to be a financier, then I'm not the guy for you. So from this point on, if somebody wants to date me, they're going to have to come find me. You're going to have to look for me in the supermarket or at church, wherever you find people, because I'm not making myself available on no dating site just because you look at a few of my pictures and you think I got something going on. I'm not a benefit package. I'm nothing. I'm not responsible for you being happy. And then some people said it was weird that I'm comfortable being alone. Well, if it's at the expense of me being happy and being happy for myself, I just spent the whole year traveling the nation alone. So I'm cool with being alone. But don't say it's weird that I want to be alone. Hey, I play away games. I run plays. I'm the coach of my team. I go to games. I have scrimmages, but right now it's all practice squad. I don't have no starters. It's practice squad action. I'm single. I do what I want. Okay, that rant is over. But anyway, yeah, check out the last episode with me and my daughter Britt. It's a perspective of a younger generation. So we talked about some good stuff. My trip to New Jersey, man, it was so much fun from start to finish. Happy birthday to my buddy Marco. It was his 40th. I hit the ground running. I flew out from Vegas to Philadelphia. I flew out early in the morning. I landed in New Jersey at 6:30 in the morning. Took my granddaughter to get on the bus. Went to my old job. Hung out with some friends. And then went to Atlantic City with my daughter. Some of my friends, that there's a bar down there called the Back Bay Ale House. Shout out to Back Bay. My favorite bartender was working. Kimmy. Shout out to Kimmy. She was working. And A whole lot of my friends stopped up, so we had some drinks, and then we went back. I call it inland. We went back to where I live, and Marco showed up at the local bar. So if you didn't see the video, I might post it again. I got a little intoxicated, and my son had to take me home. Watching us get in the door was the funniest thing. So I might repost it. We'll see what happens. I might post it, a snippet of it in this cast, but we'll just see what happens. But it was a good time, a lot of fun. One thing I noticed, though, about flying, just my experience from Vegas to Philly and from Philly back to Vegas, those flights were two of the emptiest flights that I've seen. I've been coming to Vegas since 1999, and I moved here in the beginning of 2019. And it was the lightest I've seen. On the way out, there were like 3 people in, there's, 12 seats, exit rows. There were 3 people in those seats. And on the way back, I was the only one in the exit row. There was no exit row. On the way back from Philly to Vegas, there might have been 35 to 40 people on the plane. It was so empty, the flight attendants were sitting in seats. They did a great job, but still. So the flights were light. Tourism is definitely down out here, but camping is up. There's a lot of people out there, some of them against their own will because they can't afford to live. People are living out of their cars. The camp life is prospering. There's a lot of people out there camper vanning, RVing, car camping. It's still alive and well. So that's encouraging because I'm going to get my ass out there and do some camping in the near future because I haven't been out in a while. I've been home just enjoying being retired. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Future guests. I got some future guests coming on. I have some guests. We're trying to line up some questions for them. And they're actively, there's 2 couples out there actively, but the one couple that's out there, they're RVing that I'm going to have on the show. We just got to get the questions all squared away in the pre-interview, and I'll get them on. I'm looking at maybe 4 to 5 guests coming up in the near future, so I'm excited about that. So stay tuned for that. When I was in New Jersey, my ex-wife, she could cook. When we were together, that was one of the good things she could do. She could really cook. So she has a food truck now. It's called Sabrina J's in Glassboro. Follow it on Instagram. I forgot the Instagram name, but it's good soul food over there on McKinley Ave in Glassboro. That was pretty much my dinner every night. I ended up, when I came off the road from camping, because, the food, it depends on how you decide to eat. Like I said before, I ended up losing a lot of camp weight. Right now, I'm down 25 pounds just from camp weight because you're going up and down in elevation. You're eating different foods. Sometimes you're eating out. So the weight just is starting to fall off. So since I've been home since June, but that's very encouraging. So my fellow campers, by the time you see this, it will probably still be going on, but there's a government shutdown. So when there's a government shutdown, most of the federal stuff is affected. So that includes national parks. If I was you, if you haven't downloaded already, or if you haven't been on the National Park Service website, go on the National Park website, National Park Service, so you can get timely updates on what's going on as far as the national park situation. What'll happen is some of them, because of the funding might run out, might temporarily shut down and you won't be able to get into the parks. Or if they are free parks and they let you in, you might see trash overflowing. The upkeep will not be A1. But if you're out there right now actively camping, please make sure before you drive 3 or 4 hours to your next national park, make sure you get on that website or you get on that app and you go and make sure that you can get in your national park and see what's going on. It should be all squared away. This is the first time, I think, in 6 years the government has shut down, but they're working on it. There's no urgency because they're going to get it done and everything will be open back up. But until then, just keep an eye on your national parks and make sure that you keep up to date information as you're traveling. I was looking at the book. I think I showed you in another episode. I had gotten this book from Miss Kathy. Thank you for the book. So I looked through. Out of the out of the 59, there's 59 national parks, which includes Alaska in that. So out of the 59 national parks, I've been to 39 of them. 39 national parks. That's a lot of national parks. And I'm talking about all over the United States. And it was just amazing. I knew I had went to a lot because the last leg of my trip, I think I told y'all I did like 17 or 18 national parks. But 39 national parks is a lot. And I'm not talking about just driving through them and leaving. The big national parks, I spent a couple of days at each one. So it was a good time. A lot of fun. Go to the national parks and check them out. And I was in New Jersey, so I got to see some fall colors. Low foliage is starting. I grew up in it's kind of rural New Jersey. The town that I grew up in, there was about 10,000 people. Now there's more than that. But at the time I was there, it was about 10,000 people. And it was a lot of fun. And I went back and I had a great time. I got to see a lot of family. Got to see my kids, my grandkids. And got to see the colors getting ready to change, which was a lot of fun. And if I missed you when I was there, I'm sorry. I was only there for the party. I was there for a good time, not a long time. So I did miss some people, but in return, I saw a lot of people and it was a lot of fun. I would have loved to there's some good places to camp in New Jersey where I live at or grew up at. And, I didn't even get to check any place out. I didn't even get to go for a walk, but where I stay at, there's some beautiful woods in the backyard. So I went out there and took a little video, walked around for a little bit before it was time to head back and get my flight. It's good to be back home. But I just have that itch. I have a big itch to go out there and camp. So I'll be out there soon doing it. And I'm definitely going to try to get a guest on this next cast. If any of you see this, the ones that I've been talking to about coming on, let's get together. All right. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.